I've got this stuff moved outside, and this is just temporary because I wanted to get the stuff out of this room here. And let me show you. So here are my canna lilies. There's one, there's another, and there are two more over there that I need to I'm gonna water them out here, and then I'm gonna put them in the screened-in porch. And then I've got my mangave, and I'm gonna water them in, trim them back, any of the dead foliage. Some of them have a lot of dead on them right now. And then I'm gonna put them in the shade. I'm gonna keep them outside. I think they'll be fine if I keep them in the shade. And then these two elephant ears here, I'm going to keep them in the greenhouse with a couple of dahlias that I have in there right now. And then the bananas, I'm gonna take them out of their plastic. I've got the lemons there to deter the cats. It did not work super great, but it worked enough just to get them through. We had some Nola just kept digging in the soil and getting dirt everywhere. So for the bananas, I'm gonna leave them out because they don't really have any of the like real foliage right now, especially this one. This one just has this stick, so it would be fine. I don't think it's gonna burn anything. There's nothing new coming out of it. And this leaf here was here when it when I brought it home. It just was more tightly furrowed, and so I'm just gonna leave that. I'll put them in a shady-ish spot and just leave them and see what happens. But that's an old leaf. I'm not really concerned about it being burned by the sun. So I'm gonna get to work on these guys, water them in, and then put them where they're gonna go for now. All right. So I've got everything placed where I wanted, except for this one canna. I just watered it last. I'm gonna let it drain a little bit before I bring it inside. But everything out here is looking so green and lush, and I'm excited, except for the bananas. They still look like sticks. So here are the mangave. I've got Pineapple Express. This one is this Mission to Mars? Mission to Mars. This one is Snow Leopard, which is my favorite one. And I have another Snow Leopard right there. And then I have two up here. Purple People Eater. And then, what's this one? Red Wing. These have been inside all winter. And they kind of, I think I've watered them maybe 3 times. Like, I think this might be the 3rd time that I've watered them, and they did okay. It's hard to gauge with these whether they are, and don't mind this guy, he needs a new pot. He's wilting because he's hot and because he's in a pot that's too small. I just got this one last weekend, so I'm still trying to find the right pot to put it in, and I don't know if I want to plant it in the ground yet. I think I want it in a pot somewhere. Anyways, ignore him. So yeah, so they're in the Mangave, and then the bananas, I shouldn't have watered them before I was planning to move them because they are extremely heavy right now, so I'm gonna leave them right there. The other elephant ears here are gonna stay in the greenhouse just like this. I think they'll be fine. This greenhouse has been able to hold warmth even on chilly nights, so yeah, they'll be fine in there. And then the other stuff that I brought in, let me grab this and I'll take it inside. So I brought the other Cannas in here. Yeah, the cats are in here too. So here's my bamboo shelf. So there goes the other Cannas right there. I've got all kind of stuff in here right now. These are the Cannas from Facebook. So they're all in here. I've got elephant ears on this table, zinnias, tomatoes, all kinds of stuff is in here right now. Hi, Storm. And then there's another Mangave right there, and I actually need to take that one outside and water it. And then I have some dahlias over there. So yeah, starting to move things out gradually. These will stay in the screened in porch probably for a couple days. Once I'm like for sure that the temps are gonna be stable, I'll go ahead and start transitioning them by moving them out to the shade, out to actual shade, and then bringing them into the sun for about an hour the first day, then the second day 2 hours, third day 3 hours, and so on until your plants are out for 8 hours in the sun if they are a sun-loving plant. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.